Hello friends, my name is Salman and you are watching my channel Solid Tech. In the last video I told you how to download and install Windows 11 step by step. Now in this video I will show you what is the graphical user interface of Windows 11. So let's begin this video. As you can see at the bottom we have a bar which is called taskbar, and on the taskbar the first icon is a Windows button. If we click on the Windows button, it will open a start menu. Basically this start menu is very clean and neat in this version of Windows. On the top we have an option for searching anything. For example, if you like, if I like to search any application, like for example I'll search Notepad. So as you can see, as soon as I type Notepad, application will appear on the left side of the this search bar. The cool thing about this interface that all the option available with the Notepad is available in bottom. For example, we can open it, we can run it as an administrator, we pin from the start menu, and we can uninstall this application. So this is a very good feature of the Windows 11. You can search any document, any file in an application from here. So this is the search option. Below the search option we have a option which is called pin application. Pin application means you can pin any application which is frequently used by you. For example, here you can see I have a following application which is pin. We can also unpin from application from here by right clicking on the icon, and there is an option unpin from the start. So I click on the unpin. Same way, if you want to add this application back again, here we have to move all application, and here we find this application. All the applications are arranged in alphabetically order. For example, this is the calculator. So I right click on this application and select the pin to start. So that means it will now appear again on start menu. So in the same way, if I want to add any application in my taskbar, so we need to right click on that application, and there is an option more. You just click on that, and there is an option pin to taskbar. So I click on the pin to taskbar, and you can see it will appear on the taskbar. So in this way we can add and remove any application in taskbar as well as in start menu. So this is all about the applications, how we manage, how we'll add and remove from application from the start menu. Now let's have a look at on the taskbar. On taskbar we have a first button which is a start button, which open the start menu. Windows button which open the start menu. On the left side, on the right side we have a search button which have the same functionality as we saw in earlier. We can search anything from here, like our files, application and something like that. And after that we have an option which is called workspace. So basically what workspace does, basically if we open so many application on our desktop, so we clutter down our desktops. For example, we open this something, we open like this, and again we open. So we open so many of folders and option. So our desktop is very populated with the application. So there is a feature in Windows 11 which is called a new workspace. So we can easily create another new virtual desktop by clicking on this button. We just click on this and we click on desktop 2. So as you can see, on desktop 2 is very empty and very clean, and we can perform any task over here. If we want to move to our previous desktop, we again move to this icon and click the desktop 1. So in this way we can work simultaneously on different projects, which is very good feature in Windows 11. But this feature was available in Linux versions like Ubuntu and other previously available in the Linux versions. So this is a very good version. Now now I can see the third one is widgets. Basically widgets are the small application designed for example, if you want to use weather application or map application, you can use widgets. As soon as I click on the widget application, a window will appear. So as you can see, it will appear. So there is an error. Sign in with your Microsoft account to use these widgets. Basically widgets application map with your Hotmail accounts or Microsoft account. Because in last video I use application with local accounts, so this application is what wouldn't work unless I work with I sign in with my Hotmail account. So in future I will sign in with my Hotmail account, so this application will work. After that we have an option for chatting. Basically this is a team icon. It's look like a Zoom application. So if we want to chat with someone, so we can use it. After that we have an icon which is called File Explorer. So in File Explorer we can navigate to our folder, files and something like this. So after that we have an application which is which we added earlier in the video, and after that we have an Explorer open. So the new thing is added to the Windows 11. If we open any application or any document, it will appear in the taskbar. So as you can see, there is a small bar near the icon of Edge. It means it will open and active. As you can see, there is also a bar in Explorer, but the size is very small. It means it run in the background, and if I click on that, the bar size will increase. That means it will active, and now the Edge browser is in the background and inactive. So there is also a very good feature. If we open more than 2 windows, 3 windows, 4 windows, the Windows 11 arrange them by automatically. So how can we use this feature? We move to the up on maximize button, and as soon as I click on this, I mouse over on this button, I will see I can arrange my windows in 2 windows form or 4 windows form, and if we open 3 windows, I will use this. For demonstration I will click on this. So as you can see, now I can arrange my 2 windows side by side. So this is very handy, because if in previous version we have to move our mouse and drag and drop and adjust ourselves. Now in this window this is very handy. For example, if I want to this windows move to the lower quarter of my screen, I click on this. So as you can see, it will occupy the 25% of my screen. So this is the very handy feature in Windows 11. Now take some or more advanced option on this. For example, I close down all the windows by right clicking and choose option close all windows and close all windows. For example, if I by mistaken I remove this icon from here, and I also remove this one, and I also remove this one, and I also remove this one, and now I also remove unpin this icon from here and unpin from the taskbar. So by mistake, if I remove all the icon or all the default application, how we get it back from here? The method is very simple. I need to click on its start button and move to the settings. In setting there is so many options, but my question is related to taskbar, so I just find any setting from here by searching. So I type taskbar. The second option is taskbar setting, so I click on that option. So as you can see, all the option related to taskbar is now off, so I just click on that and turn it on. So as soon as I turn it on, you can see my taskbar is now moved to the normal taskbar. So in this way you can easily go back to your original locations. So the setting is the second setting component of the Windows 11 is very awesome, and I will show you some basic advanced features of this option. So I click on the start button and again click on the setting. Name of my computer, I can rename it from here, and this is the option for logging Office 365, OneDrive and Windows Update. I already log in with the OneDrive. So for example, if I click on the display, I have all the setting related to the display. Like I can change my zoom size from here 125 to 150 and 175. Likewise, I also can change my resolution from here. So you can go there and find the settings related to your preferences. For example, if I go to personalization and go to theme and click on the theme button, available. The current theme is highlighted with the blue box, and it is called light theme. Beside the light theme, there is a theme which is called dark theme. So I click on the dark theme. As soon as I click on the dark theme, all the appearance of the Windows 11 is changes. So you can see now all the icons, all the application now in the dark mode. So you can play with these themes with yourself. Windows 11 provides so many themes, which is depend upon the person's preferences. So this is the third one, which is called, which is the red one. So I apply on this theme, but I think the default theme is, which is light theme, is quite decent for Windows 11. So I revert back to the Windows 11 default theme. So here you can see there is an option which is called desktop icon setting. So I click on this button. As soon as I click on this button, here you can unhide your buttons. For example, I like to show computer and network on my computer. So I click on this options and click apply and OK, and go back to my desktop. As you can see now, this my PC and network is visible on the desktop. So I double click on that. It will open my computer as we did in our old version of Windows 10. So this is also very good feature. Also on the setting, there is a lot of options, lot of options. So you can find, if you don't want to which category is your feature is, you just search here. For example, if I like to change my power setting, I just type power. So you can see now I have the link over here. I click on this link and it will show all the option related to my power setting. On the left side, we have a quick access toolbar, and here you can see I have a calendar, time and date. I just click on this. It will open your calendar, and you can change your date and time or something else. Beside the time and date, I have a group of 2 buttons. I just click on that, and it open a quick panel. So in quick panel, we can also have a setting link over here. We can edit other small apps over here, or we can remove from here. So in this way you can add as many apps as you want in here and remove as many apps from there. So this is the quick overview of the Windows 11. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel and like my video. So I will launch my second video, which is a little bit advanced from this one. So thank you very much for giving me your time.